To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel. And in today's video, I've been awake for like 3 hours and it's already been a ridiculous day in Madden 22. Now we've got a lot of stuff to cover in this video, including how we could be getting NAT limited time cards as Makerights for free in the next few days, as well as just talk about the entire ramifications of these new limited time cards in the market. Now, as you guys probably should know from my video yesterday, Derrick Henry and Isaiah Simmons are currently in packs in Madden 22, and then Ricky Williams and Marlon Humphrey are going to be in packs in the next few days. And before we talk about all the absolute craziness that has ensued since those cards came into packs, if you could do one thing for me and scroll down and drop a like on the video, it helps out the channel a ton. Can we get up to 1,000 likes? That would be incredible. Take 1 second, drop a like, and let's get after it. Also, no big deal, fellas. I'm heating up on Underdog Fantasy, a $90 W, a $150 W yesterday. I would say I was up like a 175 on the day because I did lose some other ones. If you're looking to try out Underdog, click the link at the top of the description. Obviously, you do have to be 18 plus and be responsible, boys. It's fun, but it is gambling at the same time, so know your limits. But if you want to try it out, I will say it is definitely a good time. Click the link at the top of the description. And of course, if you use code SWIFT when you deposit, you're going to be getting some free betting credits and some free betting money on the app. So if you deposit 10 bucks, you get 20. If you deposit 50 bucks, you get 100. So be sure to use code SWIFT if you want to try it out. All right, now I believe the first thing we got to talk about is probably what most of you guys are curious about, and that is going to be Swift. How in the world are we going to be getting LTD players as Makerights? Well, let's talk about it right here. Now, as you guys may or may not know, at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, that is when content goes live in Madden 22. So new cards come into the game, new packs come into the game, all that good stuff right there. But at 10:30 a.m. today, the out of position 0 chill Derrick Henry and out of position 0 chill Isaiah Simmons were nowhere to be found in 85 plus overall 0 chill player packs, as well as this training pack right here. Now, this was a relatively major glitch on EA Sports' side because the only reason people were opening up these packs right here, as well as the training packs, was to pull LTDs. Yeah, getting 0 chill players is cool, but those new LTDs were in the game, and that's what everyone wanted to get out of this pack right here and the training pack. And as you guys will see on the screen, EA Sports acknowledged this glitch and they said there will be Makerights incoming. So as you guys can see, the first tweet they put out was at 1:26 p.m. So at 1:26 p.m. Until 10:30 a.m., that little time window right there, that was the time period when we did not have those cards in packs. So basically, if you open up packs in that time, you should be getting Makerights. As you guys can see, they said, hey, Muck community, today's LTDs, Derrick Henry and Isaiah Simmons, are now in the 0 chill Snowflake and store offers, so the 78 plus and the 85 plus. And then the second tweet right here is the one that is very, very promising. It says, the MUT team will address players impacted by the issue when the team is back in the studio. We will update this thread with details. And now, if you guys didn't know, the people that work at EA, I believe, are on Christmas break right now and New Year's vacation, so they'll probably not be back until after New Year's, but after New Year's, we should be getting the word on this. And here's why I actually feel relatively good about the fact that we could be getting these full players, so Isaiah Simmons or Derrick Henry. You could maybe get a fantasy pack with one of those 296s when they give us Makerights. Now, the reason why I think that could be the case is because last year they did something very, very similar with this Mel Renfro. I believe it was Super Bowl player. Now, basically with the Mel Renfro, I think he was like a 96 overall as well. I'll put up a screenshot right here that's going to show you guys what the Makeright looked like, but I believe what this basically was is I think the player just wasn't in packs, and if you open up packs during that time, you got a Mel Renfro for free. So to me, this feels like it's basically the exact same issue as the Mel Renfro. So let's see if EA Sports addresses it the same way. You will be eligible for Makerights if you open up any of those packs, so the 85 plus, the 78 plus with training or with snow, and you did it from, I want to say, like 10:30 a.m. To roughly 1:26 p.m. Eastern time. If you open up those packs in that time period, you're going to be getting that Makeright. We'll see when they end up doing it, but that is very, very exciting right there. So if you open up a pack during that time, you should have some good rewards coming to you in hopefully the not so distant future. Okay, so now that the LTDs are in packs, you guys will see right here that we have had some crazy market ramifications. What I'm going to do is we'll talk about the fact that these cards are just ridiculously cheap right now, as well as go over what I'm going to do to hopefully try and pull one in the video. We'll talk about my strategy to try and get those cards right here. Alrighty, so let's quickly talk about this right here. As you guys can see, Isaiah Simmons is down from 900k to 370. Derrick Henry right here, I want to say, is at like 500k. He was at 1 million coins. So these cards, they absolutely plummeted in price. If you're looking to pick one of these players up, I would say really anytime today or tomorrow is going to work. The more people open these packs up, the cheaper the prices should end up being. I might grab Derrick Henry later today. We'll see. Isaiah Simmons, I didn't sell off, which was a mistake. So learn from my mistake right here. And yeah, if you're holding on to Ricky Williams or you're holding on to Marlon Humphrey, you got them on your team right now. I would strongly suggest that you sell them off either today or tomorrow and buy them back when they're in rerolls. They're going to be in packs on Wednesday. And as you guys can see right here, Derrick Henry and Isaiah Simmons are objectively a lot better than those cards. I would say they're almost certainly a lot better than those players. So Derrick Henry and Isaiah Simmons, if they drop from such a high price down to this low number of like 300k, down to the low number of like 500k for Derrick Henry, I can only imagine what the other cards are going to go down to. I would say Marlon Humphrey and Ricky Williams, they should probably be selling for a price of like 300k. And as you guys can see right here, Marlon Humphrey, he's currently up for a price of like 500. Ricky Williams, again, up for a very, very similar price of actually like 500 to 600. And I'm actually not seeing them when I do this filter, so that's not what I wanted to see right there. But again, the principles are going to apply. As you guys can see, they will drop in price, and that's going to start on Wednesday. So I would strongly recommend, if you got a Ricky, if you got a Marlon, you probably want to sell them off before then. Now let's talk a little bit about pulling these cards. Let's talk about what I recommend you do to maybe pull one of these players. What we're going to do is we're going to start it off by sniping some training at the cheapest price possible. And essentially what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to start it off by doing the training rule. I'm going to quick sell everything I got. Then I'm going to do the 85 plus rule to, I guess, like maximize my chances and maybe getting a decent card and maybe getting an LTD. Now when it comes to training, right now the best way possible to get training points is 91 overall players at a price of around 60k. As you guys can see, I will take Fletcher Cox at 63. That's a solid deal. What I'm going to do is I'll grab two of the cards right here and we'll try and do some rerolls. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm going coins to training, training to snow, and then I'm going to be able to do it that way instead of just going from coins to snow. And along the way, you have an extra chance at pulling the LTD in this pack right here. So let's see if we can get lucky. I'm probably not going to open these all up on camera. Actually, we might as well, just to see if we can get an LTD. So far, not so good. We are getting just terrible pulls right here. Nothing even half decent, nothing even better than an 85. That is a very trash start to opening these packs up, boys. But I will say, I feel like the odds on these did go down a little bit. I want to say, I think EA nerfed them a tiny little bit right here when it comes to getting other pulls, because a lot of people are doing them for LTDs. So I think that they did tune down the odds on like the 91s, on like the 93s, and even the 89s, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what we can do. This is just terrible, man. This is just demoralizing right here. Absolutely nothing of value, just straight up 79s. Obviously, this is not a method you gotta do. You can get snow, you can get training, you can really do whatever you want to try and pull these cards. Honestly, you don't even have to try. I don't even know how likely it is to get them. I've seen some people get them on Twitter, but it seems like it is going to be very, very challenging to get these, although their prices have gone down. So I mean, they must be coming out of packs at a decent rate. The cards are so good, so you would have to expect that people would have to be pulling them a lot in order for their prices to actually go down like a sizable amount. So let's see what we can do. 78 pluses, and they're just giving us straight up 78s, bro. Well, shoot, because that pack luck was so bad, I think EA's got to give us something right here on the 85 plus. Obviously, what you could do is you could try and roll training, and then if you make back a nice amount of snow, you could do this pack right here to make your coins back. It's really up to you. I've seen people pulling LTDs out of the 85 plus, so we're going to try it. We're going to quick sell everything we get. We'll do 5 of these packs. We're going to just do 5 of them in the video. Starting it off with an 85. Like I was saying, my pack luck is just horrendous, bro. It's got to be the worst of all time so far in this video. I don't know what it is. Out of regular packs, we do well. Out of rerolls, we don't do great on video. As you can see, 87 Alex Kappa right there. Decent pull. It's not terrible, but it's not what we're looking for at all. We're looking for Simmons. We're looking for Derrick Henry. We're looking for that snowball animation, fellas. As you guys know, they put the snowballs on the screen when you get the LTD, so that's what we want to see. We don't want to see these regular animations. 93 Buddha Baker. All right, we will take a 93 Buddha Baker. I'm going to sell that card off for sure and actually make back some coins, so that's nice right there. No complaints whatsoever. Or actually, maybe I should continue complaining. Maybe EA Sports heard me. These packs are terrible. My pack luck is terrible. Okay, EA Sports. These packs are so bad. These packs are terrible. Can you give me something bad? Can you stop giving me something bad here? I'm talking to EA. Just give me another 93. I'll take another 93. What are we going to get? It's an 85 Tyreek Hill. All right, that was solid, though. Back-to-back 93s. I am not complaining about that whatsoever. We'll sell off those 2 cards. We'll make back a little bit of profit off of this roll. So that is very nice to see. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the video. Talking about the Makerights, talking about how you can maybe pull these cards. Again, not a terrible idea to go from coins to training to snow, or you can just go coins to snow and try these rolls right here. Obviously, I don't be expecting anything as you do this, but hey, if you're looking to get any LTDs, this is definitely the best way to do so. It's definitely better than opening up like regular packs. Regular packs aren't going to give you as much value as these. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.